Alright you guys, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into it. Alright, the way I do a natural lineup is I start in the middle first. Alright, there's certain things that you want to do before, when you prep the lineup. But for the most part right now, you want to start from the middle and go side to side. Alright, whether it's the left side first or the right side, just make sure you start off the middle. The reason why you want to start off in the middle is because it shortens the distance between one side to another. Alright, so if you cut off the middleman and go from side to side, it's a shorter distance from you just going from one side to another. Now before I even start lining up, I do like to prep the hair first. I either cut the front line down a guard size lower than I put on the top, and I also like to do a hot towel over the forehead area, just around the lineup area. That way, it could dry the skin out, clean the scalp. Especially when it comes to cutting wavers, you want to make sure that that area around the lineup is as dry as possible. Now when it comes to doing the C-cup area, I like to start at the point. Use only my corners while I'm, angling that C-cup shape. I like to use my right corner first, and then when it comes to going downward to complete that, C-cup look, I like to use my left corner to finish it downward. Also, the same thing on this side. You basically, by you starting off in the middle, you have a chance to see and to kind of gauge, how straight that lineup is. You could keep double checking. I like to just pause real quick and see if I'm, hitting the right angles, if the lineup is straight or not. You don't have to, hit it at all one try. You could stop, take a look, go back, and keep repeating that step. That way, the lineup could be as straight as possible. So when it comes to what people would call a pushback, to prevent this, what you want to do is comb the hair back, see where the hair starts to grow, lay the hair back down and cut from the area where it starts to grow. That's the way I do it. That way I could get the crispiest line possible. Also, another great tip that you could use is brush the hair down even after you line it up. Alright, you want to make sure every hair is cut and that matches up to that line that you're creating. What you don't want is the waver to go home, brush his hair down, and then he has hairs hanging over, then it doesn't look like he has a lineup at all. So make sure you continuously brush the hair down and line it up. So the way I attack the lineup in the back is that I start by making that straight line first. Once I got that straight line in, I pull down the ear with my other hand and just go right around the ear using my corners. Alright, one thing you do not want to do is use that full blade around your client's ear. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna make certain mistakes and gouges that you don't want to do when maneuvering around that ear. It's best that you use your corners the entire time around that ear. So after I do the roundabout of the ear, I go back and kind of clean up everything that I may have missed, or like I said before, brush the hair back down and, you know, reline the hair. Alright, so some people wouldn't call this natural, but as long as I'm not using spray paint or I'm not using hair fibers, I consider this natural. Alright, this is a different type of natural enhancements. I'm using my pencil basically to create that contrast between the skin and the hair. Alright, so I'm going to glide the pencil right across the forehead, around the lineup area. I'm going to come back, reline it with some liners that's not as sharp as I used the ones to create the lineup. So make sure you use your, your children's liners, or, something that's not as sharp. So lastly, I'm gonna give him a razor line. That way I can push the white pencil line closer to the edge up line. All right, that makes it look a lot crispy, and it gives it that enhanced look.
HustleDreamProduction.
YouTube, this is how you do a natural lineup. Even though I used the pencil, I didn't use any fibers or spray. This is just me showing you guys that it can be done naturally. All right, when I use the hair fibers or the spray, that's just to, you know, up the level of, you know, a haircut quality that I can give, right? So, you know, when I do these haircuts, it's mainly for, you know, the production of my videos, the advertisements that I'm doing. I want people to come sit in my chair. So me doing these videos help you guys as well, but it also advertises my skills, you know, also. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. There's more videos to come. It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Peace.